What's up, YouTube? Pat the Prophet for sure. A few things I wanted to talk about tonight. Starting with the coffers. Any TIs know one of their stupid things they do? They go to let you know that they're in on it. Now, this is what I want to convey to you, and all of you know who you are, and I notice. I act like I don't notice, but I do. I notice everything, and that's the point. I guess you just want, you I don't know what you're like. I don't know how they get you to do that, or not get you to do it, but what you're promised. But I can assure you this. If you think the New World Order is going to have some cushy job for you, when all you're doing is coughing, how much fucking brains it takes to do. I mean, I could train my pug to fucking heckle somebody. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, get a fucking life, for real. You're not important. You're not going to be important when this regime takes over. You're going to go through it. You're going to go through this affliction just after me. That's all. They're going to backstab you. As you know, everything they do is a lie, right? So it's lying. It's backstabbing. They steal. Slander. I mean, everything wicked. Satan. Everything bad. So, and what the devil does the best is deceive people, and that's what he's doing to all you perpetrators, all you people that joined in or were recruited or what have you. You're being deceived. You're not. Seek God, find your faith, and seek forgiveness. This earth and your body here, it's a shell. You see it in what's going on in the world. It's astonishing to me that, so there's good, evil, and the uninformed, the sheep, the people that just aren't paying attention to everything that's going on. They're too busy seeing if Kim Kardashian and Kanye West what restaurant they went to, and fascinated by what their children's names are, and if they're fighting with Chloe, and literally today I was really sad thinking about how sad I got in 2005 when the Eagles were defeated by the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Because I remember one of my friends, I started to cry. I was drunk. I started to cry when the Eagles lost, and it bothered me. It bothered me so much that I remember for probably a good 2 weeks, that's all I could think about. I was just so upset about it. That was my biggest problem. I don't even think, I bet you dudes on the team didn't even think about it that much. You know? At the time, I had a beautiful wife. I had a brand new car. I had the most best thing in the world. I had a new baby, my daughter, and she's now 15 years old. And today, I watched the Eagles. The Eagles won the Super Bowl last year, as we all know, and it was great. It kept my mind entertained off of reality for 3 hours, I just was in the moment. I try to stay in the moment and not think about so deep all the time. However, you know, there is a reason that I'm facing these trials and tribulations, you know, and I believe it's to to like maybe warn people, or maybe help guide people to find God. I think I'm a little on the late show. I mean, this thing started for me, and it would be probably that I know about Christmas night 2 years ago, 2016. It started before that, you know, like now looking back, but as far as I knew, my life changed drastically from Christmas night forward till now, and it's never gotten any better. I mean, it's gotten better, but it's gotten better from being the worst, but it doesn't get much better. It's oppression at its finest. It is torture. It's the silent Holocaust for American citizens, and it amazes me that they, meaning the fucking New World Order, evil cabal, gangsters, mafia, whatever you want to call them, liars, reptiles, I mean, demons, fucking the Men in Black, shapeshifters, fucking two-faced rats, scumbags, losers, fucking horrible, horrible people. All in the name of greed, or thinking they're doing something good for their government. Well, this is not, the government is not who you think it is. I mean, this is like a big cult, a big, sick, sadistic cult that when the shit hits the fan, and it will, and it's coming, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I mean, I'm ready. I found out another friend of mine had passed away. I just talked to him less than a month ago. And I almost think that they're the lucky ones, because they're not going to have to live through this wickedness that is going to be unleashed on all of us. It is, I mean, they're at the end. And then they're going to pull the curtain, like I said in the one video, and there's going to be a brick wall right at the end. And everyone's going to be fucking, they're not going to know what to do. They're not going to believe it. They're going to be traumatized the way I've been diagnosed with PTSD from a psychiatrist, and I didn't even tell her about the targeting. I just told her about all the bad things that transpired, and you can't make this shit up. Like, nobody's luck is that bad. But anyway, I was talking about in the one video that my buddy, one of my let me just put it this way. The kid's name was Paris. He came to my house, talked to my ex-wife, and I knew immediately looking at him that he was no good. My intuition told me he was no good, he was fake. He had a fucking fake face, fake smile. And that's the other thing. All these people are like fake actors, like sissies, cowards. Like they act like they're your friend, and they act nice to your face, and they're really doing sadistic shit behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Just like this kid was. But I went out to him, and the same kid I caught breaking into my car, the same kid I saw him following me in a courtroom, the same kid slashed my tires, this same kid destroyed one of my cars that I know of, and he just did a lot of bad shit. And I don't know where he's at now, but I know what he wouldn't do. He wouldn't step to me in a fucking fist fight because he's a pussy. That's right. So I went out and asked him. I said, "Your name's Paris, huh?" He says, "Yeah, Paris." And I won't even say his last name. You know who you are, if that's even your real name. However, I said, "Oh, Paris. That's a cool name, dude." I said, one of my favorite rappers when I was in high school his name was Paris. Did you ever hear of him? Nah, I'm only 24. I said, well, this was out in, what was it, 1990? 1990, so it was 29 years ago. And ironically, the name of the album was The Devil, which that's what this kid was. The Devil Made Me Do It. So, I just read that this particular song was banned. And it was probably banned because the dude's speaking truth. And then I went back and read the lyrics and what the hell is he rapping about, and here it goes.
Another beat that's so strong, hold on and I get wicked and then some. Stir up shit as the wit gets wisdom. People coming up, I'm straight low. Pro-black and it ain't no joke. Coming straight from the mob that broke shit last time. Now I'm back with a brand new sick grind. So black check time and tempo. Revolution ain't never been simple. Following the path of mile for no just build your brain and will soon make progress. Page your lose, don't snooze or lose. You came with the master plan and got you. So know who's opposed to the dominant dark skin. Food for thought is a law for the brother man.
The devil.
Tempo 116.7 keeps you locked in time with the program. When I get wild, I'll pile on dope jams. Then spit on your flag and government. Cause help the black was a concept never meant. Nigga, please, food stamps and free cheese can't be the cure for a sick disease. Just the way the devil had planned it.
Rape and pillage everyone on the planet.
And give them fake gods at odds with all law. Love thy enemy and all that hoopla. Here close the words I wrote. Crack cocaine is genocide of black folk. Who in their right mind ever could have missed this? Damn right when you think seditious and I move swiftly. You can't get with me. The 666 move quick but miss me. When I came off involved in conscious. So don't ask why next time I start this.
So anyway. You get the gist of the song. Listen, never let someone walk on you. Unless you don't give a fuck to be free. Check the sound and keep in tune on point on target. The revolution won't be thwarted. A setback cause my man is plain to see. Must in a white supremacy, so let the rhythm roll on when I kick this. Brother's gonna work it out with a quickness. And now you know just why a Panther went crazy. The devil made me. Oh, man. So, that's some, to me, that was some, cool ass shit. Like, to go back, see the video again after all these years, and realize that what Paris, the rapper, is actually talking about is how corrupt America is, how black people are oppressed, and the sheeple, the white people, don't realize that they're next. All of us. Black people just went through the fire quick before us. Most black people in the ghetto know about the Illuminati. Tupac knew about the Illuminati. You know, that's the same. All this shit is the same. Illuminati, Deep State, the Swamp, the CIA, the FBI, the Amazon, fucking CERN, Department of Defense, Department of Justice, the United Nations. It's all the New World Order. And I also thought it was funny how they had George Herbert Bush in there with his sick, sadistic smile. And, like, I almost threw up literally watching that tribute to him, like, on the news, because that is straight propaganda. If they reported what that man really did, another interesting thing, they just ran that JFK Jr. special on TV last week on a major network, and I didn't watch it because a bunch of lies. It's just like everything else, but this is what I think. So, JFK Jr., as we all know, died in a plane accident with his beautiful wife, Jacqueline Bisset. I think that was her name, right? Whatever her name was. Hot, beautiful. Hot and beautiful. That was her name. She, and I think her sister too was with him, and they said that his plane, he got discombobulated, the weather was bad, he didn't know if he was going north or south or east or west, and he crashed and died. And that's more bad luck for the Kennedys. Well, no, I don't believe that for a minute. I think a couple things that they didn't tell everybody, that he was about to throw. Well, what he did was he got his. It took him a while, but he was a lawyer. He finally passed his bar, but he decided to go in the world of publishing. Interesting career choice. Well, and not only did he go into the publishing world, but he decided to name his publication, his magazine, George. Now, if anyone knew JFK Jr., from what I understand, his passion, what he really wanted to do that nobody knew about, that he knew that his father was murdered by the CIA and George Herbert Walker Bush. He named his magazine George as not even a subtle hint, as that was the magazine, the means where he was going to publish the story unveiling these these murderers that were pretending to be leaders now in our country when they're actually murderers and destroying our country. And I believe that's why he was killed. And he was also about to throw his hat into the political arena. And as we all know, his good looks and his name, he was going straight to the top. And guess who he was running against for Senate or whatever? I think it was Senate. He would have been running against none other than Hillary Rodham Clinton, who was another Illuminati cabal, New World Order liar, just a straight liar. You know, that's what these people are. They just lie to us, distract us, and deceive us. That's what they do. I mean, it's all by design, and it's hidden in plain sight like everything. But anyway, Paris, the devil made me do it. You, wherever you are, dude, I know that, the devil is definitely going to meet you someday real soon, and that's where you'll be, when you're my age, that's where you'll be at, in hell. And maybe that's where you want to go. I don't know, but I attribute a lot of my pain and suffering to you, because I know you had a lot to do with everything that went bad to me. I attribute to you, and hopefully I find you one day, if I'm still alive. And if you were a man, you'd come talk to me, try to clear this up, you know? Clear it up, dog. Don't be scared. I ain't. The worst you can do is kill me, dog. And you know what? Then I'm dead, so then, you know, that it's just, I might have been like, back at that time when I came out to talk to you. I mean, I wasn't scared of you, but I was going through a breakdown of sorts because of my personal life, and it was crashing all around. And I would love to see how you would handle someone destroying you and your family. Like, I would, you know, like, do upon you is what do upon others of what they do to you. Well, in the Bible, you know, a lot of it makes sense, and karma's real, man. Just remember that. I'm freezing my ass off. Sorry, this went a lot longer.